Hello guys, I'm Latsan. For this video, I'll be diving in on how Moonwell lending and borrowing works on Moonbeam and Moonriver. So in order not to obtain a phishing link, I'll get my link from CoinGecko. So once my CoinGecko loads, I'll just search for Moonwell, then click on mfarm. I'm doing this so that I won't click on a phishing link and my wallet is protected. So as you can see now, we have the Moonwell Apollo that is powered by Moonriver, and we have Moonwell Artemis that is powered by Moonbeam. Actually, the same thing happens on both protocol. I mean, powered by Moonbeam and Moonriver. It's just that we have a different network and we have some similar and different assets. As you can see, the Apollo overview market, you can see Theta, we have Ethereum, we have Moonriver, KSM, Frax. For Artemis, we still have USD, I think we still have Frax. Then we have Bitcoin as well, though we have GLM here, and here we have MOVR. So that's just the major difference. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be launching the app powered by Moonbeam. So just click on powered by Moonbeam. I think I'm on Moonriver, so it's telling me to switch my network to Moonbeam. So while switching my network to pump in my MetaMask, and I'll just approve that. Then with that, you can see the market overview here where we have the total supply money people are supplying into the market, and total money people want to borrow. Suppliers work in the sense that I have money that I'm not using for a while. I can just supply the money to the market. Then people that wants to borrow the money, they will pay a certain amount of interest. So that means I'm making money. Then for borrowers, I need money, so I'm going to the market to borrow money. But it doesn't make any sense because for you to borrow any money, you need something that is called collateral. And before you can supply a collateral, your collateral is always higher than what you can borrow. So why should I borrow money then? When probably if I'm borrowing, let's say $2,000, I need to supply $3,000. Then why should I borrow? Why don't I sell my tokens? But there are some scenarios that I need money and I don't want to sell my token because I know the value attached to that token, or probably I want to increase my leverage. So that's why I want to borrow. So I'll just supply the money that I have that I don't want to sell, supply the assets, and I'll use it to borrow the money that I need. Probably I want to increase my leverage. Then, as you can see, we have the supply API. That means if you are supplying money, this is what you are getting. Then if you are borrowing, this is what you are paying for GLM. We have for USD as well. So that means if I'm borrowing USD, so that means I'm even making profits. Like I'll still be getting some certain incentive if I'm borrowing USD. So I think that's why USD is the most borrowed asset. So if you come to xcDOT as well, if I'm borrowing, I'll be paying 7%, 7.84%. So if you come here, as you can see, I think we have xcDOT. So how xcDOT works in the sense that xcDOT allow dot holders to be able to use their tokens on Moonbeam ecosystem. So they are not, it's not limiting them to xcDOT ecosystem. With their dot token now, they can use their tokens on Moonbeam and they don't need to breed, they just need to convert their dots into xcDOT and they are free, they are cool to work. And as you can see, you have the total supply, xcDOT, total borrow. Then there is one thing called collateral factor. For example, collateral factor for Apollo is 60%. I think for Artemis as well is 60%. So that means, let's say I'm supplying $1,000 to the market. I want to borrow 1,000. My collateral is $1,000. I can't borrow more than 60% of my collateral. So that means I can't borrow more than 60%. And to avoid liquidation, it is advisable not to borrow more than 80% of your limit. So that means do not borrow more than 80% of your maximum amount that you can borrow. So for example, now you have $1,000, collateral and you can only borrow $600. It's advisable not to borrow more than 80% of that $600. That's around $480 to avoid liquidation. You can borrow more. Nobody's there charging you. You can borrow more. You can borrow the whole $600, but just to avoid liquidation, you can borrow within 80%. And if you check this chart, you can see some things like collateral factor, reserve factor, and close factor. So I'll drop a link of this page. I'll drop it into YouTube video so that you can check out. For the second one too, which is based on Moonriver, this is the charts. So that's how blending and borrowing works on Moonbeam and Moonriver. So just same thing works as well on the Apollo as well. So as I'm logging into Apollo to tell me to switch my network. So same thing works, just that I need to switch my network. Then I'm working with different assets. For example, in Artemis, I was working with dots. Now I'll be working with KSM, and we also have xcKSM. Actually, the same thing how xcDOT works. That's how xcKSM works as well. Can see supply xcKSM, borrow xcKSM. So thank you very much. And if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. Thank you and bye for now.